Good evening. We welcome you on behalf of Intersection Records. I'm Derek. Today we're going to talk about the Wood Brothers Show in Oxford, Mississippi at the Lyric on Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. The opener was Joby Riccio. Did not get there in time to see Joby, but she did sit in with the gentleman, and that was fantastic. Had a great voice. She was selling merch at the table afterward. The Wood Brothers, I've been meaning to see them for quite a while. I've missed them many times because of traveling. I had a ticket to see them at the Lyric. It was canceled due to COVID. I've been a fan of theirs, but I'm not terribly well versed in all of their songs, so I don't have a strong set list. The set list I did not see posted. They were probably here on a Tuesday night because they were going between Birmingham and New Orleans. I think they're playing Tipitina's this weekend. So, Tuesday stop in a college town. Why not? I'll tell you a little bit about their adventures in a little bit. But the Wood Brothers are fantastic. Oliver Wood on guitar and vocals. He's got a tremendous voice. I would call them Americana. They're blues based a little bit. Great lyrics. Again, a tremendous voice. His brother Chris Wood, you may know from Medeski Martin Wood. I love a stand-up bass. He plays it well. He also had an electric bass, like one of those Paul guitar smaller basses. He also sings as well. Jano Ricks, I believe, is the instrumentalist, the drummer primarily, but he also has a keyboard set up there with maybe a suitcase-looking thing, the Fender Rhodes, and one or two other keyboards. He plays something called a shitar occasionally, so it's an old beat-up acoustic guitar that he essentially uses as percussion. And he brought out at one point some brushes, some jazz brushes. So a great lineup. It reminded me a lot of G11 Special Sauce in that they've got a stand-up bass. They've got a funky drummer that sings. Oliver Wood sings, by the way, and the compliment of his brother's voice. Two brothers singing together sounds very great, as good as Oliver is. Chris is also good, but Jano is also very good for his vocal stylings. Also reminding me of G11 Special Sauce. Kind of got a blues bass, a drummer that sings, stand up. I loved it. The Wood Brothers actually started as a Blue Note recording artist. I believe Medeski Martin and Wood were a Blue Note recording artist at one time, and their first album, the Wood Brothers' first album, Ways Not to Lose, is actually produced by John Medeski. As far as the set list go, we'll get into that again as best as I can remember. Again, I'm not great on the names here. I know and recognize some of the songs. A lot of the songs Tuesday I did not recognize, but enjoyed the show nonetheless. Again, being a Tuesday night, it was in a college town. There were kids taking exams. Average age, probably in the 30s, I would say. Very, very comfortable. I mean, I could have got up to the first row. I was basically second or third row. Plenty of room, not too packed at all. So very, very comfortable for a Tuesday night, basically during exams. They did Alabaster. I remember to recognize that. Shoe Fly Pie. The River Takes a Town, which is one of my favorites. I told you that they were passing through town. They had a day off, so they hung out in Oxford for the day before. And they called themselves some blues nerds. So they actually did a shout out to R.L.'s Birdside with the song Sing About It, which is about a blues man. They said they were staying at a hotel and they had a picture of R.L. on the wall. That's the Graduate Hotel. If you haven't been to the Graduate Hotel, it's pretty cool. They've got pictures on the wall of, they're specific to, they're in college towns and specific to those towns. So they've got pictures of everything, related to that town. So they have, Archie and Olivia Manning on there, even the room keys. You've got some room keys. Here's one that I stayed at. Again, I traveled a good bit. I collect room keys. Here's one from University of Nebraska. There's Johnny Carson. The Kool-Aid Man is also on one of their cards. So they have, some of their famous alumni. Here's one, Flounder. I'm not sure where he went to school, but Flounder from Animal House is on there. Here's one of Olivia Manning and her brother or son, Cooper Manning, Eli, and Peyton's brother. Anyway, but in the Graduate Hotel, they've got a John Stewart suite. So they've got, which by the way has a record player courtesy of David Swider and the good folks at the End of All Music. They have a record player and records in there. Willie Morris, I think they've got a Willie Morris suite, so another Mississippi author. The pictures have on the wall, some of the pictures, in addition to all the football players, etc. Kenny Brown and RL are on the walls in a lot of the suites. So he made a reference to that. Again, self-proclaimed blues nerds, RL Burnside fans, and did sing about it, about a blues man. I believe they did One Drop of Truth, The Muse, and they did a couple of covers. So Ophelia, the band cover, which is great. They actually have an album up above my head. There's all covers. They do a Beatles cover. They do an Alan Toussaint cover. They do a Beck cover. Allman Brothers Band, blues, Billie Holiday. So a great album. Check that out. They also did Tom Petty's "You Wreck Me." I think that was the encore, but two covers. And then they also did probably their most popular song, "The Luckiest Man." Big crowd pleaser. The crowd sang a lot of it, and I guess impressed Oliver, who gave a good job when he told the crowd to sing along with it. So overall, great concert for Tuesday night. Great concert for any night. Check them out. Like and subscribe on this channel. Nolting will appreciate that, and we'll see you soon.